Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Vibes with Funbi Funbi.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your host for Vibes with Funbi Funbi.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, of course, you're welcome to Vibes with Funbi Funbi. My name is Funbi Funbi, and I'm your host for Vibes with Funbi Funbi. I just want to say something shortly. I don't know why human beings, they like to package stuffs. Now, you see, in Nigeria, when you want to buy cars abroad, used cars, they call it tokumbo. Second hand is second hand. Which one be tokumbo? Now, for clothes, when you want to buy clothes too, they call it second hand, or no, they call it upgraded, or they call it akube. Second hand and second hand. But the one where they pay me pass, now Nigerians, we don't date another Nigerian, they will come and say, wait, in my ex. My dear, you be akube. There's no other word for it. So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, today's episode is interesting. Today's episode is fascinating. And this guy that is on today's episode, you will like this interview. I promise you. Watch out for this guy. I'm not going to mention the name right now, but of course, you'll be seeing somebody very soon. Maybe with dreads or maybe with scatter, anyhow you see it. Welcome to Vibes with Funbi Funbi. God bless you.
Introducing Vibes with Funbi Funbi.
So moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, of course, today's episode, like I told you, is interesting. And this is going to be fascinating. I have this guy. Many people call him the graced one. Some people say the lucky one, some people say the graced one. But if you ask him, he will say no, he deserves it. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our guest today. Give it up for Laycon, Laycon! You deserve it.
Yeah, clap for myself.
How you doing, bro?
Wagwan.
I'm good. So that Wagwan first?
Yeah, Wagwan.
It's your song, right?
Yeah.
What's the concept behind Wagwan?
The concept or the idea, the inspiration behind Wagwan is basically, okay, so, standard. Something came into the bank. So something came, I'm like, whoa. Like, I always have thoughts about everything else. I'm like, yeah. So I feel good that this kind of thing is happening to me. But what about other people that it's not happening to? So I just like, from their perspective, will it seem like they're not going to be confident about themselves if they don't have that kind of thing in their bank?
Nice.
They don't have that kind of, and I say thing because it's a thing. It goes.
Normal.
It's not like human beings because it comes and it goes straight up. So I'm like, how will people now feel? Like, people should still be confident about themselves, about how they look, about how they feel about themselves, regardless of what's in their bank account.
True.
And at that point, me and Shuri were working on something. And that when I say Shuri, that's Shuri Moore.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Shuri Moore, yeah, wonderful artist, wonderful songwriter. So we co-wrote the song. We wrote the song together, Wagwan. So,
Nice.
So me and him, we just decided to put that kind of stuff.
Okay, so for me, I actually thought it was something like you wanted the streets to be saying. That's why I asked for the concept.
Yeah, but like for, I'm just telling you the deep
part, the jingle of it
comes. Then now from that one, I can't build on.
Okay,
yeah,
so
something that everybody will be able to say.
Wagwan.
Yeah, Wagwan, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay, nice. So you just heard like the brain behind that song Wagwan and the concept. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still going to ask him a very simple question. Why the name Laycon?
Why not
Laycon? What's your full name?
My name is Olamilekon.
Olamilekon. So where Lay and Con come? Why did you know that's Con?
That name, that name, my brother actually came up with it. That's Alake or Lagos. Because I was going to use Laycon. I was going to use different variations of how you spell Laycon, but it came up with Laycon, and I just went with it.
Nice.
I mean, yeah, that was 2011 or something.
2011. Okay,
yeah.
So for you, Laycon. Now, so when some people address you as Laycon or as Laycon, do you tell them that no, I'm Laycon?
I mean, I do that sometimes, but these days people address me as Laycon.
As Laycon. When you're big now,
and then regardless, as long as you spell the name correctly when you're trying to stream my song, it's not. I mean, call it Laycon, but make sure when you're spelling it's Laycon when you want to stream my music, because it's easier to find.
So when you were in the Big Brother house, did you ever feel like that would probably make your chances of like winning because of the spelling of the name? If you want to vote, there's a particular way you spell the name.
Yeah, but I think people see the name
Some
all the
people
time.
don't.
Then me, I didn't know how it was going
outside there.
I promise you, I wasn't even thinking about how people were voting. I was just thinking about how people were listen to my music or how they felt about my music. Basically, that was what I was thinking of. Like, how were they listening to the music? Were they, whenever I talk about the music in the house, were they actually saying, "Oh, let me go and check out this guy's music and even see what." And it was helping the numbers and all. Yeah.
So for you, like I saw in that's for Big Brother now. Like I think it was the grand finale that you won or something. You said you just came to promote your music.
Exactly. So that's the whole thing that was in my head while I was in there, like about people's perception outside. I didn't really think far, because when you start overthinking about things that you have no control over, then you're just going to mess yourself up in the head. So me, I was just there, like, for every day I spend here, I'm just going to talk about my music. And so and
sometimes when you're playing game, I see you rapping, I see you doing stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the way I get by. I get by every day. I do that even when I'm doing normal things. I rap to just, like, that's the way I get by.
So when you rap, is it that, like, you have, like, obviously when you were in the house, there was no recorder for you to probably record.
Yeah, there was no pen. There was
no pen, nothing. So the ideas, the songs that were coming to your head, were you waking up every morning to sing, to probably, probably say it again, or how did you do it? How many songs, did you write any song in the house?
I mean, yeah, from the tasks and all now.
You got songs from the task?
Because we did music tasks.
Yes.
Now so I had to
for sponsors and all.
I had to create songs. Yeah, that's that.
No, I mean like mainstream songs.
In my head. Yeah, I think a couple thoughts were in my head that I actually had to re-sing in my head. And when I say in my head, there's a reason why I'm singing it in my head and not outside. Because it's then when you put it out, it's content that you did on the show, and then it becomes the show's content.
True.
So
businessman.
There were songs that I kept singing in my head over and over again.
Businessman, nice song. So for you, why music?
Why not music? Like, I mean, that's what I have a passion for. That's what I've always been wanting to do since. And I feel like as an individual, you exist to change people's lives. Like I told somebody yesterday, everything that happened, I saw the house as a means to an end. As a means to a means. You know, there's means to an end, and then there's means to means.
Def.
Yes. So this thing,
the Wagwan level now.
This thing that's still happening is still a means.
Def.
Like the house is a means for me to be able to acquire this means, and this means is for me to do something else.
Other means.
Yeah. Then the end goal is to change people's lives, regardless of whether they know you, they come across you, or they don't come across you. The end goal is that when you're done, turned to dust, would you have affected enough people to change a whole society or a whole nation or the whole world as a whole? Or would you have changed people's lives in a way that when they change other people's lives, it spreads? Like I could change your life now and your success would affect billions of people. Yeah, so, but you would always connect me to it. In it.
The story would not be complete without you in the picture.
And that kind of thing. I feel like that's why everybody exists. So everything you're doing now is a means to that end.
So that means that you're after the means.
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
Like, so for me, when I say music is that means that I can use to actually affect. Because you can listen to my song and don't even come across me till you die or till I die.
True.
And so, but that song might change you, affect something about you. Logic released the song one time. Forgotten the name of the song, because the name of the song is actually the suicide number in United States. So the number of people that called the suicide helpline that year, that Logic released that song. Because, you would not know the suicide helpline because that number is actually long, but he named the song after it and he sang about suicide and this thing. And the number of people that called the suicide helpline that year, I think it tripled or something, come in hundreds of millions. And so numbers of people that survived killing themselves, that kind of did not go through that process.
Yeah, so at the end of the day,
so they might not even know who the hell Logic is, but they know that song.
The song has helped at that time.
Yeah, that kind of thing, and that's life-changing there, because you don't know what that person that might have committed suicide might have done for the world. Maybe one of them was actually part of the people that helped with the vaccine for COVID True. So that kind of thing, you don't know what the little things that your music would do to people.
Okay, so before we go to COVID, I asked you why music. Now, you are a great talent. Before you went for the reality TV show, I knew you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's true. I knew you with your song Fierce that you featured Reminisce and Chinko. Yes, okay. Now, great song. Now, so you went into the house and you came out top as the star. of the house.
Everybody's
No,
a
but
star.
the top, like, you won the prize,
Yeah, I won
the
the
star
com-
prize. So
yeah.
now, winning that, now people now see you as a reality TV star, and some people see you as an upcoming in the music industry. How are you able to match that? Are you bothered about that, or what? Okay, what's your opinion about them seeing you as a reality TV star and like music that you are probably still coming up, or you are still not there or that level? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's growth. Really, it's about growth in life. Really, I mean, regardless of whatever stage you are, you need to grow to the next stage. So I'm at a stage where I need to grow to the next stage musically, and that doesn't connect in any way to me using. It's like this. So you want to promote something. I feel like I want to promote my music, my EP, with this show. Let me go on the show and promote my EP. I happen to win. Good.
Just bonus.
It doesn't remove from the fact that the whole point of me being there is
for the music.
Yeah. So now I left. I'm getting attention because of what I did in the show. And that,
why did you go to the show, the music?
Yeah, I'm using that attention to still push and letting people know that still the music. I'm not saying for a fact that I'm up where I want to be. I'm not, but I feel like I'm where I need to be, yeah, as an artist now, to push my music out there more and more.
Nice.
And that's just it for me. And regardless of where people think I'm upcoming or not coming, I'm growing. Even when I get, in the next 5 years, I get to a stage where people will probably not see me as they see me now, but me, I'll still see myself as somebody who needs to grow. Because it's not by being good, better, and then being the best. The best is where it ends. But when you're better means you're trying to get better and you're always going to try and get better.
There's no end point.
For me, there's no end point.
Nice one.
Yes.
Nice. So for those of you that probably have that question in mind, Laycon has answered it now. So Laycon, for you, how do for you, COVID was when you blew up for like lockdown edition, Big Brother. Do you understand? Now, so what can you say? Did COVID really help you? Did COVID help your music? Did it help your lifestyle? Or what can you say about COVID? Yeah, we know we have a lot of negatives about COVID, but I'm just asking you, how was COVID for you?
I mean, COVID.
If you're probably to tell your children that, oh, that year COVID, this happened, that was COVID for you.
COVID for me. I mean, started off trying to promote VIBES Laycon. We couldn't do the physical activations that we had planned because of COVID, and so I just thought, well, what else can I do? Because I didn't have that large following online, and everything was happening online then during COVID. So I just thought, I saw the link, and I'm like, yeah, let me go. So COVID for me, I've got more positives than negatives, I would say. But then again, and after I left the house, there are loads of things that had to be put on hold because of COVID, that I'm still putting on hold because of COVID. True. So it's just weird. It's how life is. It's like, when life gives you lemons, please make lemonade. Yeah, make lemonade or just squirt it in people who hate you faces.
Nice.
In their faces. That's another angle. But like what I'm saying is, like I can say it's been positive, and then if I say it's been negative, I would not be able to go to the house if there wasn't COVID. Now, I came out of the house and there are loads of things that I couldn't do because of COVID. Like if I'm saying, I don't like the fact that
so it's there.
It's just have to look for the positives in everything. The glass is always half full. That's just it, regardless of the situation.
Now, so Laycon, for you, are you a rapper or you are a singer?
I'm an artist.
You're an artist. So now, defining it, an artist, you can do both. You can rap, you can sing. What do you think about the rap game in Nigeria?
I think it's growing. It's growing. Like every other thing in Nigeria, it's growing. It's a process, really. You are never going to get there. Other genres outside the country are also growing. Jazz is growing. Rock is growing.
Reggae.
Rap. Yeah. So you can never say, oh, this genre is where it's supposed to be.
It's never going to grow again at the last.
It's always going to grow. That's why we're human beings. We evolve, adapt, we move. The time moves, we move. The rap genre in Nigeria right now is moving. So I'm happy that at least I'm like doing a whole lot for myself, which is going to translate into the lives of other people, and it's going to translate into some things that I feel like are important to the world and important to the people. And that's just it for me. It's about, you don't know how you impact a whole lot of things.
There's something particular about you in this interview. I think now you are particular about people. From what I've been listening to it since you've been talking, you're not just doing stuff about yourself, how you can impact the world, how you can impact people with your music, and I must commend that. Nice for you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So,
but I feel like that's not even like it's a no.
Some people not saying
no, but then you don't even know that unconsciously you are still affecting people.
True.
Regardless of whether
some people
you're
would never want to look at it and hold onto it.
And that's why the world is the way the world is. Because I feel like that's my own thinking. I feel like the reason why the world is always going to continue is because when you don't do the things you're supposed to do for the world, you come back and do it as somebody else.
One way or the other.
So people are always going to leave you.
So how's fame been for you? So we're just going to talk about fame now. How's fame been for you?
I mean, it's been good.
You wake up and be like, wow, I'm Laycon. They're playing my music on TV stations, radio stations are jamming my song. Before I was begging for this.
I need to do more.
So it's good for you.
Yeah,
now,
then you need to do more.
The ladies, have you been handling the ladies?
I mean, it's been handled the way
it's been a Wagwan. Collect.
I mean,
no.
The way it's supposed to
nice
be
one. Thank you for coming on Vibes with Funbi Funbi. I appreciate
so much
it.
for having me. Yeah. Am I supposed to give a shout out?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like that's the shout outs. Always the shout out. Shout outs to the fans. I love you guys so much. Don't forget, very importantly, keep streaming Wagwan, keep streaming For Me. Those are two dope songs that I put out. And yeah, you're going to love them. Keep streaming Wagwan, keep streaming For Me, keep spreading love and keep talking about Laycon and his music.
So ladies and gentlemen, of course, you just heard those two songs. For the very first time on Vibes with Funbi Funbi, this particular man will be performing the two songs.
Yeah, the two songs, Wagwan and For Me. Please, I forgot to mention, For Me was not, I'm not the only one on For Me. There's a wonderful artist. His name is YKB. I featured him on For Me. Go and check out his music too. He's also a great artist. You guys will love YKB.
Yeah, I said it. Watch the performance.
Introduce it. Vibes with Funbi Funbi.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Vibes with Funbi Funbi, and performing right now is the man of the moment, a man with so much talent. Give it up for Laycon!
Well, I'll go by the name L-A-Y-C-O-N. Scanny.
Yes, sir.
What is that feeling?
Are you ready?
Could I be catching feelings?
Say what?
I beg you hear me call it Caro.
So come on, let's go.
Make a condescetti paro.
Are you
Caro
ready?
odaro. Be like a shaki burukutu. Basko tukesu. Be like a shaki baraga.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Be like a shaki ogogoro. Can't feel my face, Hosanna. Hosanna. Somebody, no go fall for me, oh. If you fall for me, hey, key, and when you talk, I go leave. The way you giving it to me, your mataga me thinking. Oh baby girl, this your biggie bum. Backside like a feeling gone. I'm feeling you, kilo feeling gone. Feel good, feeling done. Hey, pull up, oh ya do da, bokpata koyo, jolo, ya do da, bokpata jubadi. No more time for loving. No more time for gunning. Hey, be like a shaki burukutu.
Let's go.
Hey, oh burukutu. Be like a shaki baraga.
That's what we're talking about.
Be like a shaki ogogoro. Hey, oh ogogoro. Can't feel my face, oh hallelujah. Hosanna. Hey, oh.
Fall for me, make it all fall for me. If you fall for me, I go on my
I go one day come back to you.
Fall for me, fall for me.
No go fall for me, oh.
Fall for me,
If you fall for me. Okay, listen. Now you I want so baby my logo. I shoot shot, shake, see the catapult. You see how they met and share it. Baby me oh share it. Oh my baby daily, but no be love. I define, I tell you shake you get me. Sharp sharp, make I tell you know they don't me. I'm a get boy, it's okay to say it's plenty. You pain, you got joy, it's okay to be a dentist. So pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Oh yeah, do that, bapata. Oh yeah, cholo. Oh yeah, do that, bapata. Go yo. No more time for loving. No more time for cunning. Tata be like a shaki burukutu. Be like a shaki baraka. Be like a shaki ogogoro. Can't feel my face, oh.
Wagwan. Are you ready right now for Laycon? Are you ready? That's what we're saying right now. That's a vibe on the kill though. You're gonna come for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, on the real though. Funbi Funbi. On the real though. Yes. Are you ready? One. Let's go.
Oh yeah, Wagwan. Wagwan. The money will look good on me. For this economy. As I don't get money. Even me say go fun for me. Hey, the money will look good on me. For this economy. As I don't get money. Even me say go fun for me, yo. Oh yeah, Wagwan. Yo, I don't get fine skin, call me fresh boy. Me, I get some mad cars who know like noise. I get over 5 shows in a day, bruh. Fuck my way when I pull up in a Rolls Royce. Those modes, they know they see me. He hear loud when I show up in your city. It's okay to believe, it's okay to believe, it's okay.
Let's go, Laycon!
Let's go, oh yeah, jiggy. Oh yeah, to let come up where we heavy. Oh, cool, show me where the money they, man, no location money way. The money will look good on me. Okay. For this economy. Okay. As I don't get money. Even me say go fun for me. The money will look good on me.
Say what?
For this economy. Hey, as I don't get money.
Are you ready right now?
Me say go fun for me. Let's go. Oh yeah, Wagwan. I spend the money in the ghetto. The street boy with a rap, everybody from a get-go. I keep the money in the circle. The fresh boy got my room steady looking like a bankroll. Who got the keys to the beamer, but I don't drive any beamer. I drive in the Benzo. Nigga, I know where the hunters give a bando. Wait, damn, I'm a nigga like that. Don't bless a nigga like Benz and the Jets. On the CC, low down, cash out, big money, spend out. Boy, money got the money with good on me. Okay, but this economy. Okay, as I don't get money, even me say go fun for me. Money will look good on me. For this economy. As I don't get money, even me say go fun for me. Everybody, oh yeah, Wagwan.
That's what we're talking about, Laycon. Turn it up. What? Sir. That's what we're saying right now.
Hold on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we just have Laycon. Thank you so much, Laycon. We just had Laycon's performance. So, ladies and gentlemen, just on behalf of one of our partners for this show, first of all, I want to present to you Punto Fitness.
Okay, thank you guys.
So you're fit already, so I don't think you go there fit where you get. Then, because you performed 2 songs actually,
Yeah.
but we'll be giving you this. I hope you get to like it.
I love it. I love it already. Wagwan, really.
Wagwan.
Wagwan. This is nice. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. So,
Okay, let's take pictures. This main camera. Thank you so much, Laycon. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Introducing Vibes with Funbi Funbi.